Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel where unicorns are real and so are our opinions. Today we are going to get a little dark here, but stay with me and put on your night vision goggles because this is a video I've wanted to make for a very long time. Cindy Watts is the mother of Chris Watts, the psychotic maniac who killed his wife and then his two little girls because he wanted to start a new life with his girlfriend he was cheating on his wife with. Maybe one day I'll dive into Chris's story a bit, but for now, since there are so many other works out there that have done so, I'm going to take this time to call out his disgustingly vile mother, Cindy. I'm so tempted to disrespect this woman that I want to call her out of her name, but I will keep my composure and act like the majestic creature I am and just stick to the facts. Cindy Watts has made it no secret that she not only didn't like Shan'Ann, but she even went as far as to use her two grandchildren as pawns in her visceral for her. This revelation, if you will, started at Chris Watts' sentencing, where Cindy and her husband Ronnie got up to read their letter, and that is where Cindy turned around and looked directly at Chris and said, "We forgive you." I have to be transparent here. My stomach felt extremely sour after that. A lot of people look at that moment and say, well, that is her son, and the damage is done, so now they just want to keep him safe. Do you know what I say to those people? I say that there is a way to condemn his actions and still let him know that you'll be there for him as much as you can. With the Watts' speech, and then Cindy turning to Chris and saying that, makes it all feel very wrong on multiple levels. Almost as if they were telling him, we believe you and we know you had no other choice. After the sensationalized trial, Cindy Watts published a book called All My Broken Pieces. I read the book, and let me tell you, this book is shocking. Cindy wrote this book to declare her and her husband's innocence, as well as to paint Chris Watts as this perfect son. A part of me can give Cindy a little grace and understanding as she was his mother and maybe didn't know him as well as she thought. But the other part of me wishes to condemn her for making Shan'Ann seem like the problem and in turn crediting her ultimate demise and her children's her own fault. It's absolutely disgusting. Cindy Watts says in her book that there are three sides to every story: his side, her side, and then the truth. This is very true. However, Shan'Ann is dead. Shan'Ann never got to tell her truth. So really, it's his side, Cindy's side, and the truth. In my honest opinion, everything that comes out of Cindy Watts' mouth is a direct manipulation and distortion of the truth. The way she has talked down about Shan'Ann in interviews, in her book, and even during the trial is all in an attempt to justify and garner sympathy for her son. Cindy, there is no sympathy for your son, and he will rot in jail as he should. I hope you and your husband, but especially you, never find peace or understanding for his evil actions, and instead get haunted by the truth that you raised a psychopath.